Hello and welcome to another Doctor System 1 video. Today I'm doing another figure review of a figure that actually, ironically, you'd think is mine, but isn't. It's one of my friends. You all would like to call him, or refer to him as the superhero guy. Now, you might be thinking, oh, then why do you have this figure? Is it because he wanted to give it to you to review it, or as a present, or something? I don't know. But ironically, it was because I was going to use this figure in a figure adventure. Whether or not he thinks that I'm allowed to use it or not, I don't know. I'd like to use it in a figure adventure, in a Doctor Who figure adventure, but ideally he did have an idea that he was going to use this for sort of a story that he thought of and started typing up and writing and that. But unfortunately it never came to be. And I still seem to have the figure, and not that I'm complaining, because it is a marvellous figure. It's from the Marvel Select range, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. And if you're not aware, the figure I have today is called Carnige, which I'm not sure if I'm right in saying this, but I think he said to me that Carnige's character is the son of Venom. And Venom, if you don't know, is a sort of like this, in the third film, it's like this meteorite thing comes down to Earth, and it's like this weird energy thing, and then like it absorbs people's like sort of negative energy and stuff, or something ridiculously weird like that. I'm gonna first of all go through the articulation of this figure as best as I can. I am a bit worried about doing the articulation because there's so much of it. So first of all, I'll just remove this thing from his back, which will make the review somewhat easier. His head goes full 360 degrees. Now it's on a ball joint, so you can do this, and then like swivel it to the left or to the right, like that, or like that. So it's very, very detailed. Lots of articulation. Arms are ball jointed in at the there, in the shoulders, and the sort of arm joints, like the middle joint, and then the hands even, they're very cool claws, go full 360, and then back in at a joint, so they can go 90 degrees that way, and if I get it back, it can go full 360 the other way. It's extremely hard to do this with only one hand on the figure, hence the reason why it's a bit difficult, but hence the reason why I don't really want to do this review, or I've been postponing doing this review. The hand, or the arm, does go full 360 degrees. There you go. And the hands, if I haven't already shown you, I can't even remember, do a full 360 degree turn. So, yeah. What other articulation? There's articulation even in the, let me just set that down, even in the sort of chest area, like that, if you saw that. Can't seem to move it again, but it has a joint there, so you can push his sort of whole chest back and forwards. He is on a swivel, sort of like body there. So like the top half of him can swivel 360 degrees. No idea why, but you know, the more articulation, the better, really. He has knee joints. His knees can go in and back out. What else? Full 360 degrees on pretty much the whole leg. Really stiff, that's all. But you can do full 360, as I've just done there. Don't know if you got to see that all, but yeah, good. So yeah, and then there's feet articulation. There's they go down and back out again, and then they're on a ball joint, so they can swivel 360 degrees. So as you can already see, it is extremely difficult to sort of do this review with only one hand and a very articulated action figure that's extremely tall compared to the 5-inch range as well. So yeah, so sorry if it's not the best of reviews, so compared to my other ones. It's just that he's extremely tall and really difficult to kind of hold with one hand and review the whole thing and all of his joints and stuff. But accessory wise, really he only comes with this, which is like this removable back piece, which is a really nicely sculpted red sort of slimy thing. You could use it as like a creature maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it kind of just, it goes into the back of him. There's a peg hole at the back, and you just plug it in like so. You know, there's like this moulded knob there. Just pops in like so. And yeah, I really do like the figure for its detail. Like the claws are just, oh my god, the claws are just magnificently detailed. Like they're just magnificently detailed. Like the lines and the sort of lines, like massive vein like lines, and the sort of muscular like shape of his abs and his arms and his abs and stuff, and his face detail. Like, you wouldn't want to meet this guy down an alleyway at all. Like all those teeth and like the wiry things are kind of like on his arms and on his feet as well. And like there's all this like black sort of patterning, like sort of like a Darth Maul tattoo like thing, and that really is really creepy. Like, and then his other one's kind of moulded in a sort of way as though he's maybe clutching someone's like neck or something. Like he's got the neck like that, sort of like in a, you know, sort of maybe like fourth, like he's using the fourth. Yeah, I can't even say it. The Force, even. And this figure is being a pain and doesn't want to stand up, which is just wonderful for a action figure review. So it's always going to get me lots of views, but yeah. Please stand up. Nope. He is going to fall back down. That's wonderful. So yeah, he's extremely detailed. Like there's the white for his eyes, and then the black as like an outline, and very graphic novel like or comic book like. Like I really like that detail. Like they've really got the people who manufactured this or whatever, or had the idea of making the Carnage figure for the Spider-Man range, really like looked at the source material, I feel. Like, and then there's all these patterns and stuff on the top of his head and on his feet and just everywhere, really. Just really nice detail every which way, and the exact same on his back, really. You know, there you can see the joints better, you know, where I've been trying to show you articulation. The joints are usually on the back, like, better. And that's, but yeah. Very, very, very detailed figure and very articulated figure, so I definitely recommend you pick this one up. My only gripe is that he didn't really come with any accessories, but I wouldn't know what he'd come with. I've read quite a few of the Spider-Man comic books and graphic novels and whatnot, but I've never really come across Carnage, so I don't know if he's a more recent sort of villain like character or whatnot. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's more of a recent character, yeah, like villain or what. So, but he is very tall. He's much taller than your average 5-inch figure. So I think he is about the same height as maybe a 5-inch figure. I'm not sure. I don't have any around me, like close around me, so I can't make a comparison, unfortunately. But yeah, again, my only gripe is that he don't come with any accessories. But I think in the packaging that Michael the superhero guy has that I've seen, I think he does come with like a collect and build part So, but technically that's not an accessory. That's just a piece of another character that you have to get a whole range for, and then you build and whatnot, and stuff. Those are always really good ways of enticing people to buy a whole wave of action figures, especially if there's certain characters that they don't really want to get because they're re-releases. But it is a bit of an annoyance for action figures collectors like myself, I can imagine. So yeah, articulation, spot on. A fantastic articulation. Like there's so much, it's unbelievable. Detail, absolutely superb and phenomenal as well. And yeah, I can't praise this figure enough. The only flaw in it is that it doesn't come with a accessory. If it did just come with even one accessory, I'd say that this is a 10 out of 10 figure. That's honestly my opinion. So yeah, I'd give it a well-earned 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.